Hello and welcome back to the Mauldin High Broadcast Network. As the Mauldin Mavericks get ready to take the against the Carolina Trojans. Last week, Mauldin had a bounce back win against Wade Hampton, 60-13 in last week, and Carolina last week lost St. Joe's 38-9. So, tell two different programs here. Carolina has a very small team. So it's going to be a very small team, and a lot of Mauldin's backups will be getting to play. Should be a quick game as Mauldin takes the field for the first. So there should be a chance this game to be able to see all four quarterbacks. All four were warming up. David Shear, Emery Watson, Jordy Chavez, and Miller Breeze. They're all warming up. So we should be able to get a little bit of action of all of them.
Yeah, this should be a relatively easy game for the Mauldin Mavs, taking the with Carolina being the third worst in the state. I mean, this should be a very, very easy game for Mauldin. It should be definitely 50 points for the Mavs, and hopefully, maybe we can shut them out, skunk them tonight, which would be awesome to see. But any game where we blow out any team, no matter what the score is, I think everybody's gonna be happy about.
Yeah, so 50 burger. Well, we definitely have a chance of scoring that. Last week, scored our most points in the first quarter we've ever scored, 41. That was on behalf of many plays by many players. Deuce Caldwell got in for two. Kelvin Johnson got two scores. Jaden Lucas got a pick and a touchdown. So a lot of players helped out in that first quarter. He got to lay it off in that second. But looks like Carolina will be getting the ball first. Mauldin going to be kicking off. So we'll be able to have a chance to see our defense first.
And tonight we will have a switch in kickers. Aiden will be out on illness, and we will have a sub, Jack Oates, being the starting kicker, taking this kickoff for the Mauldin Mavs.
Jack Oates is a relatively good kicker. He ain't got the leg as Aiden Haynes does, but he does have a pretty good leg. Should be very reliable on many PATs attempts he will have tonight.
Tonight there will be a lot of new faces with a lot of, I think, 10 JV, maybe 11 JV kids being moved up and will be most likely playing in the third and fourth quarter, but it'll definitely be great experience for these younger Mavs.
Bring it out to the middle and tackle by about three different at the 20-yard line. So Mauldin's defense is going to come out, led by the 5-star Jaden Lucas and 3-star Deuce Caldwell. Jaden Lucas is a 5-star committed to Clemson. Deuce Deuce is 3, and he's number 2. He's from North Carolina. They're both seniors. They're both on defense. 5 is Lucas. Yeah, that's Lucas, and then Deuce is 2. So miscommunications going to sub out. They're actually going to sub Jaden Lucas out for this first play. Aaron Bone will switch to the far side. About 3 men in the backfield. Come in motion. Going to switch back to original spot. Snapping the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Deuce Caldwell right back there. Ball loses a yard.
Yeah, you can already tell this is going to be a rough game for Carolina. That O-line did not look good against this Maverick defense, and that's a great thing for the Mauldin Mavs tonight. Definitely not a great thing for Carolina.
Second down and 11. Same formation once again. 2 Running backs, both sides, tight end. Handoff up the middle once again. Once again, the play goes nowhere. Going to mark another loss of yards. Now it's going to be a 3rd down and 12.
Carolina's definitely going to need to change up some things. There's not really a chance for them, but if they maybe even want a chance at a couple touchdowns or maybe even a touchdown tonight, they're definitely going to have to switch up what they're doing on offense to maybe get around this Mauldin Maverick defense.
ISO formation, 2 receivers, 1 to each side. 3rd and 12. Handoff to the fullback. Deuce Caldwell, Josh Page, many others there. Both of them were there first. So it's going to move the ball right back to where the original line of scrimmage was. It's going to be a 4th and 10. Punt team comes out for Carolina. Going to send Jaden Lucas back.
At best, Carolina's going to be able to probably get it around the 50, 40-yard line on their side, and that's going to be a great position for the Mauldin Mavericks, and they did a great job stopping them at right around the 19-yard line on their own side.
Should have Aaron Bowens back as well, so we got 2 punt returners on right now. High snap. He's going to get hold of it, get it away. He's going to go to Aaron Bowens' side. He's going to catch around the 48. Going to get a return, get a couple blocks, go to the outside, gets to the sideline, and runs out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Aaron Bowens, a 30-yard return. Mauldin starts at Carolina's 18 for their first drive.
And they're going to be right at the 18-yard line on Carolina's side. And it should be very easy for the Mauldin Mavericks to get a touchdown here. And if for some reason they can't,
late substitution by Carolina. He was on his side.
Territory.
Watson's going to hand off to Deuce. Deuce going to break 1 tackle, move a couple men up. He's going to get around to the 13-yard line, about a 5-yard rush for Deuce Caldwell.
Number 2, Deuce Caldwell on the carry for the Mavericks, brought down by number 55, Michael Spurgeon.
It's a great job by Deuce Caldwell breaking 2 or 3 tackles before he was finally brought down. Can't really do too much if you're Deuce. I mean, there just was some missed blocks and wasn't able to get through.
And we watch City side is going to hit Jaden Lucas on an out route. Jaden pushes a man, tackled, mark it at about the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal.
We will be right at the 1st-yard line. This should be a very easy run for the Mauldin Mavericks, and it should be in about 2 minutes. I mean, honestly, I feel like we only need 2 minutes to have 14 points at this point.
Probably. All right. Amy Watson in shotgun. Elvin to his right. Deuce to his left. 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Deuce up the middle. Gets into the end zone easily. Mauldin takes a quick lead on a rushing touchdown by Deuce Caldwell. So Deuce had 2 rushes for 6 yards. Jaden had a catch for 12 yards. And that Deuce obviously had the touchdown run.
Something I didn't realize, too, Carolina has a small bench.
Yeah, very small.
No subs. I don't even know. Do they even have a set offense-defense, or are they mixed players?
No. Everybody on here, there's no listed players. Everyone here, they have the grade. They don't have anything else. Grade and numbers, all they have. They don't have a listed position for anybody. Oates makes it. Actually, that was Owen Colby, my fault. Owen Colby. Next point. Ball score is now 7-0 very quickly.
Colby's definitely going to be able to get a lot of practice with field goals and maybe kickoffs tonight, especially that Aiden Hannes is not here tonight, and he's usually only punts, but it'll definitely be a good experience if this ever happens again.
Mavs going to kick off for their 2nd time tonight. Ortega do the kicking duties. The refs telling Carolina's sideline to back up a little bit. Huh?
Yeah.
Kicks
The
away.
9th grade team played the
15.
JV team.
They drops it.
Thursday.
Yeah, they recover.
Have a lot of JV kids stressed out tonight.
They recover the ball at their 21. So Carolina fumble on the kick return, got it back. So they're going to be marked at the 21 yard or 22 actually to start the game or start their drive. So excuse me.
And hopefully we'll be able to just run back right what we just did, and hopefully 4 downs, and we'll have it, or 3 downs, and we'll hopefully have it right back at a punt, and we'll be getting the ball right back around where we had it, and be able to get another touchdown and make it 14-0.
That was a handoff, goes for a yard. The first positive, or second positive, she said, for this. So it's going to be about a 2nd and 8.
Number 33, Caden Jeter, leading the tackle.
A 2nd down from around the 24-yard line. Warder going to come out in the ISO. 1 receiver to each side. Handoff on the left side is going to bounce to the outside. It goes nowhere. Jaden comes up with a little bit of help. So that play's going to go back a yard. It's going to be about 3rd and 9.
One thing that this hopefully doesn't do to the Mavericks, since they're most likely going to be able to blow out Carolina tonight, hopefully this week they stay pounding it at practice and come out next Friday ready and just still able to play against the bigger tier teams, so that they can still hold a chance and not think that they can just come out here and blow every team out.
Yeah. Next week is our last non-region game. We play against Bowling Springs for our homecoming game. There we go. Hillcrest comes here, and that's going to be a false start. That's going to move the ball back 5 yards. But anyway, like I was saying, Hillcrest is going to come here. That's going to start off our region. We're going to travel to Hannah, going to get a bye week. Then we're going to go. Woodmont is going to come here. Then we're going to finish off the season at JL Man. There's a very good chance we could win our region. We could win out.
Yeah, there's definitely a great
If we play
shot.
like we do against Greenville, we could win out. But
yeah, we could easily beat Hillcrest, but that's the one thing. We always find a way to choke in Hillcrest. Whether we could be
handoff up the middle, goes nowhere behind the line. That's going to be a 4th down. Once again, they're going to have to punt. Well, yeah, like you were saying, Hillcrest, we're always the better team than Hillcrest. It's just we haven't been able to beat them in 5 years. And this year, they do not. I mean, they scored 31, I believe, against Spartanburg. But they gave up like 40. And Spartanburg to us was 14-9, so 2 very different games. I mean, Bennett Judy, their quarterback, has been putting on a show. He's near 1,000 yards passing this season in only 3 games. They're playing right now. He just went on a visit to Clemson this past week.
Yeah,
so let's move the ball back another 5 yards.
Is Mauldin easily has the better defense than Hillcrest, and honestly, the offenses are pretty close. I think Mauldin definitely has a little bit of an advantage there, but it's just, I don't know what it is about Hillcrest. It's our rival. I mean, we always seem to just find a way.
So kicks away. Another that's going to back it. Bowens up to about midfield. Bowens once again gets a couple blocks, gets to the outside. Bowens got a blocker. He's cut back inside. Got a kid knocked out at around the 8-yard line. Once again, Aaron Bowens sets up our team for a great starting field position. Ball's going to be marked at the 8-yard line.
Brought down by number 55, Whitehall first. And that's the first down inside the New Bone Services red zone.
And one other big game is going to be for us is going to be the T.L. Hanna game. We traveled to T.L. Hanna. Last year, we lost T.L. Hanna by 1 here, and that was off a missed hold. It was a low snap. Porter wasn't able to get control of it, but couldn't score. Could have brought the game into overtime, but didn't happen. So we got 36 to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson on Watson's left. So let's the outside throw a fade to Aaron Bowens. Slightly overthrown. Aaron was looking a different way than where Emery was throwing.
That's just, I don't know if that was definitely the right move, because he was. I don't even think he was before he threw. I don't even think he was looking over there yet.
No, but it was a fade route, so fade route was supposed to be pretty quick. But
yeah,
Aaron looked a different way than Emery threw, so
yeah,
something happened. Same formation now. Gonna hand off to Kelvin Johnson. Johnson goes nowhere. They stopped him far back around the 15-yard line. That's gonna make a 3rd and goal from the 15. Actually 14. They're marked around there. It's gonna be still a 3rd and goal from around the 14-yard line.
Definitely not a good sight for the Mauldin offense. Definitely not on a great drive right now, but hopefully we'll be able to fix this up and get a touchdown instead of having to go for the field goal.
Watson's safe formation is going to roll out to his left. Looks. Deuce Caldwell's calling for it. He's not going to get it. Watson's going to take off himself. Juice runs out of bounds around the 4-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and goal from around the 4. See if Mauldin decides to kick. Doesn't look like we're going to.
Yeah, if you're Mauldin in this situation, you're definitely trying to get a touchdown in this situation, run it up as much as you can. Because, I mean, at this point, it's not really going to matter for an extra 3 points. Definitely go for the more points and make your team look better at the end of the day.
We have the big man in now. Got in the ISO formation. Kelvin Johnson back there. Hey, Kelvin Johnson's going to walk into the end zone. Great blocking by our offensive line. Go for the 4th down. Make it easily. Move score up 13-0. Kelvin Johnson redeems himself for the loss earlier in the drive.
Yeah, this game stands are definitely going to be empty by halftime.
Yeah.
It is. They're already starting to quiet down. There's nothing really going on, and I mean, can't really blame them. There's nothing much to really cheer for other than these easy touchdowns that the Mavericks are being able to get.
It's gonna be a lot to cheer for next week, but hey. Anyway, Owen Colby come on for his 2nd PAT. Makes that one as well. Even without Aiden Hainison, Owen Colby has been looking good on the 2 PATs.
Woodcraft is one of the nation's oldest and largest suppliers of quality woodworking tools and supplies, with stores in more than 70 major metropolitan areas in 35 states. Shop online at woodcraft.com or call 664-667-4760.
Awesome. One other thing, Jamison Tucker is here tonight. He's down on the sideline with the team. He's over down at Coastal on a bye week, so he's coming up here. Hasn't got much playing time. Actually, he hasn't got any playing time this season yet, but other Mauldin College players, Andrew Phillips, he got his first tackle last week, or the season last week. He was caught in a little bit of a scandal earlier in the season about an armed robbery. Wasn't proven, or was proven innocent, so. Come off with a kick once again. Just nobody on this right side. There you go. Now they're jogging somebody over there, but another kick away. Line drive kick. Caught around the 12. Return. He's going to make a move to the outside. Tackled around the 26-yard line.
Number 4 is Ontario Spurgeon on the return. Brought down by number 19, Nathan Goff.
Nathan Goss got the tackle. So ball's going to be marked at the 27. Zoom in a little bit for their places. They don't go far out. So shotgun, going to bring a man in motion. Fake the handoff. Deuce gets in the back, but that was a whistle before the play, though. It's going to be a flag. They're going to call offsides on Mauldin. So it takes away a great play. That's going to be a ball up. It's going to be a 1st and 5 now instead of about a 2nd and 15. So.
Another thing about this game, it's a great opportunity for these JV players to get a little bit of a taste of varsity, come out, play in front of their classmates, and get a little excited for what they might have coming to them within the next couple of years.
Should be able to see the JV guys in a couple more possessions. You're already seeing some backups coming in. They still got the main guys out there, but they haven't been playing everybody. Once again, a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And he just stood up when he was about to get down, so that's going to be a false start. Ball's going to move right back where it was. It's going to be a 1st and 10 once again. So 1st and 10 once again. Go back into a huddle right now. Yeah, 14 seconds on the play clock, so they got to hurry up and get set, snap this ball quick. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back on the left side. It's got 3 seconds on play clock. Get away at 1 second left. Going to throw it to the screen. It's going to come out. Good tackle. Once again, Deuce Caldwell makes a shoelace tackle. With Sly. Caught it, so that screen goes for nothing, so 2nd down. Not even small schools.
What's that?
What?
What's underneath?
Yeah. A roll out to the right in a wildcat formation. Shot gonna be there. Ball's gonna be in the face of Bray Peterson.
And that will be another easy 3 plays to get Carolina to 4th down, to make them punt once again.
It's 3rd down.
And to have the chance to make it 21-0.
3rd down. What? We got offsides. Then they got offsides. Ball at 24-yard line. 3rd down. 2 receivers out wide. ISO formation once again. We'll run a little triple option. Is going to go to the outside. Deuce Caldwell is there. Brings him down alongside some help of Jaden Lucas. Deuce got to him first. Jaden helped out a little bit.
And that will be the easy 3 plays to get to 4th down, and Carolina will be punting it, and hopefully we will be able to have 21-0 by the end of the 1st quarter. 1:45 remaining in the 1st quarter, and it is 14-0 Mauldin Mavs.
Game's going by a lot quicker than the 1st quarter last week. 1st quarter last week took about 40 minutes to get over with. This has got over relatively quick. Same formation, low snap's going to bounce once. Mauldin almost gets to it. Another great punt. Ball's going to bounce. Give a little favor to bounce. Jaden Lucas misses it. Jaden picked it up. He tried to pick it up and run with it. He wasn't able to. Mauldin's going to start their drive all the way back at their own 29-yard line. So 1st chance to get an actual drive going.
And that will be a close one for the Mauldin
That was
Mavericks.
extremely close.
We would have been playing any other team tonight. That would have been a fumble, and it would have been recovered by the other team.
Once again, that was another great punt. Their 3 punts have been great.
Yeah, I will say, for this school not being great, they have a decent punter.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So I'm bring Sheeran. Watson's going to be as a receiver. We got 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Kelvin Johnson on the right side of Shear. Watson's in the slot. Handoff to Johnson. Johnson's going to break one tackle, get tackled a little bit forward, up about the 34.
Brought down by number 55, Wycombe Surgeon. Second down, Mauldin.
Maul's going to go a little quickly here. Same formation once again. Johnson on the right. Watson low throw. Incomplete. Watson had to get on the ground for it.
Yeah, that was definitely a little bit of a rough pass, being right at. Didn't even make it to his feet. It was pretty much right into the ground. But hopefully we can fix that up and we can move on. And
think we could do a trick play here. Get Shear thrown to Watson.
Oh.
Watson goes deep to somebody.
Honestly,
That happened against Ohio.
Would be cool.
What?
Shear passes it to Emery, and Emery passes it back to David.
No. Well, David's going to roll out to the left, make a overthrow Aaron Bowens on the sideline. So 3 and out. Looks like we're going to come on for our first punt of the game. Mauldin punt away from their own 34. Owen Colby's going to be the punter. Carolina's going to have their player back at their own 35. Way high snap goes way over the head of Owen Colby. Owen's going to drop on the ball at the 2-yard line. Carolina's going to start their drive at Mauldin's 2-yard line. If they're going to score any time tonight, it's going to be right now.
That was rough. I mean, honestly, I understand your punter and all that, but I don't know.
That was just a bad snap. That was,
yeah.
Mauldin's defense.
No, I'm saying like to pick it up and run with it a little bit. Try to get it at least 10 yards away so we can. Because all I gotta do is get 2 yards. There's definitely a chance. I mean, definitely not. I wouldn't say a great chance, but there's definitely field goal range for Carolina, and they definitely have a great chance of getting points on the board.
So time for Mauldin defense to step up. See if we can hold them to a field goal. It's going to be very hard to. Got 4 downs to go, 2 yards. ISO formation. Hand off to the fullback. Pushes his way forward, and he gets into the end zone. So a high snap. Makes a fall on a ball at the 2-yard line. Carolina takes advantage of it.
Number 28, Nigel Beck, with the touchdown to the Trojans.
And hopefully that gives a little bit of an urge to Mauldin to, clean up, stop the sloppiness that's on their offense, and hopefully the defense can get right back out. Well, the offense can get right back out and fix it up and get down and be able to score another touchdown here.
Mauldin's going to come after. They're going to block the PAT. Whose call is going to catch it? He's going to call the play dead. Mauldin got right through that offensive line like ease. There are about 6 Mauldin players that had a chance of blocking that. So 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Carolina's going to be kicking off. That's the first time I've ever seen Mauldin get a blocked PAT. Nobody got blocked field goals. I can't think of a PAT that we've blocked. Teams are still in the huddle. I don't know what's taking so long. They're coming out now. Carolina's still in their huddle. They finally break out. He's here. Shut up. Yeah, exactly.
10 minutes.
He's just on the field right now. Well, Carolina's finally getting ready to kick off. Both our players are on the 15, little in front.
This will be the first kickoff for Carolina tonight.
Carlos Lopez will be the kicker. It's a squib kick. Picked up around 35-yard line. Going to come out to the outside. It's going to cut back in. Breaks through the middle. Cuts down to the 50-yard line. Down past the 30, 25. Pulled back. That's going to be a horse collar. That's going to add some more to another great return. Caden Fritz. So a huge return. That's going to be a horse collar penalty. That's going to move the ball up another 15.
Yeah, if you didn't pull that horse collar out, there was no way they were catching him.
No, he broke through.
He was long
Not
gone.
a guy you hear about too often. Usually he does only play special teams. Showed off tonight. He'll probably get a little more chance. So Shear's going to once again be the quarterback. High snap, going to hand off to Deuce Collar. Deuce going to get to the outside. Easy touchdown once again. And Deuce once again walks in and literally walks in. He stopped before he got in. So.
And that will be 26 Mauldin Mavs. And that will give them a touchdown right before the quarter ending. And that will be the end of the first quarter. And going into the second quarter, I mean, you can't. There was definitely some sloppiness in the drive we had before this one. But it looks like they're starting to pick it up again, get a little better. And hopefully we can make it 21-6.
Colby is third PAT of the night. A little low that time, but still goes through. Mauldin takes a 21-6 lead.
At this rate, Mauldin will easily be able to secure a 50 burger tonight and have the first one of the season tonight. We've gotten it'll be great to see. Definitely this game, Woodmont and J.O. Man should be easy 50 burgers for the Mauldin Mavs.
No, last year we struggled a little bit against Woodmont in the first part of the game. Only ended up scoring 35, which should bring a lot of our backups in, but we still only ended up scoring 35 against the team. We probably should have scored around 50, huh?
Yeah.
But JL Man last year beat them at home. We scored 50 on them, 52. Hillcrest and Hannah scored a very little, 14-13. 14 against Hillcrest, 13 Hannah. So kickoff once again. Kicks away. It's going to be caught around the 15. Drops the ball. Picks it up. He's going to take off and run with it. He's going to cut to the outside. He gets a couple blocks. He's going to go to the outside blocks. They finally bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Number 28, Nigel Gatz on the return for the Trojans.
Nigel Deck bringing some life.
Yeah, finally got a little bit of a competition there with those good blocks. Even missed kick. I thought he was going down right at the 20, and was going to attack right on him. Got a couple blocks by his teammates and got to the 30. It was a great job by Carolina bringing a little action into the game.
So 1st and 10 from the 29. Shotgun formation. Handoff going to go to the outside. It's going to get Mauldin is all over that. Brings all the way back. You're going to mark forward progress up at the 24. They're 2nd and 15 now. Well, Peyton Fisher has had is a very good year. Expect a lot more from him coming these rest next year, especially, but especially the rest of this year as well. It's going to be a big guy on the defensive line. Always been a little bit of a struggle for Mauldin, but it's been getting good in the past recent years. Peyton Fisher will definitely be a leader. He's already probably a leader this year. He's definitely going to be one next year. 3 to the left. Ball going on. He's going to run into his own man. He's going to get out to the outside. He's going to get about a yard. The ball is marked on 26. So 3rd down once again. Ball thrown to the outside of the screen. Deuce Caldwell is there. Deuce throws the man all the way back to the 24. Probably going to mark him at the 23, though.
Number 8, Quentin McCollum. Brought down by number 2, Deuce Caldwell.
The punt team's going to come on once again. Once again, Bones Lucas is going to be back to return. They've already had a couple good punts. I'll put Bones a little further back. Low snap's going to get it away. Ball's fair caught at the 50. It was very close to almost illegal touching, but ball's going to start right at midfield over on the right hash mark.
And this will be hopefully another touchdown try for the Mauldin Mavericks. We will have 9 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It will be 21-6.
Looks like Watson's going to be coming back in now. Yeah. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson in the backfield. Handoff up the middle of Johnson. Johnson gets a couple blocks, breaks through the middle. Tackled around the 38-yard line.
And that will be a first down for the Mauldin Mavericks. We will be at the right. We'll be right around the 35. We'll be right around the 37, 38-yard line, and it will be
to the left,
first
one
down.
to the right. Watson rolls out to the left. He's got a wide open man. Caught stays in bounds easily. A great rollout throw and a perfect throw and catch. Gets knocked over by Deuce Caldwell as they're celebrating together.
And that
is
will
going to be Caden Brown.
That will be hopefully 28-6 for the Mauldin Mavericks with 8 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. And that will be a 20-second drive for the Mauldin Mavs to get a touchdown.
That's one thing you can expect to see. We see a lot of David Shear. He just looks back and he can get rid of the ball in about 2 seconds. Emory Watson's the guy. He will roll out. They will design rollout plays for Watson. The two very different quarterbacks. They both have great arm strength, but they're two very. David will stay in the pocket, get the ball out about 3 seconds. Emory could run with the ball 10 seconds before he finally gets rid of it. But both are great quarterbacks. Colby, not sure what happened. The ball just kicked it straight at the offensive line. Holder dropped the ball, actually. My fault. The score stays 27-6.
That's over 200 how to join. Check out the Booster Club table on the upper concourse or look up Mauldin High School Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
Jameson right now is being very involved with the team. He's still talking to some players, talking to Coach Stone right now. He's being very involved. As most players do when they come back to Mauldin. Come back and they will get down the field and they will help coach the players. They'll talk to the coaches.
Yeah, right around now is when Mauldin will be starting to factor in some of the JV players that they brought up. And this would be some great experience.
Carolina going to sub on one more. I think they're even 11. Once again, kick off by Evan Ortega. We have to wait on the refs a lot. Jesus Christ. So, kicks away. Another good kick. It's ball going to go around the 10, 8-yard line. Be returned once again when 24 is going to get out to the outside around the 23-yard line. Santero Spurgeon.
Santero Spurgeon on the return for the Trojans.
How many points do they need for a running clock? Are they even allowed to do that in the first half?
28. You got to be up by 28, and the other team has to say yes to it. But they will probably say yes.
Yeah.
If this game keeps going like it's going.
Yeah. And one more touchdown to get to 28, and then we will have.
We got to be up by 28. But
yeah,
still.
we'll be up by 28 for this next touchdown. And after that, hopefully, we can get we have them agree, and we will be able to have this running clock just to make this game go a little bit faster.
See a couple backups coming in now. Going to go into ISO. Going to toss out to the outside. Get a couple good blocks, but still not going to be able to go anywhere.
Number 1, Bryce Fry on the carry.
Hold on.
Ball's going to be marked around 25-yard line now. Second down and 9. All right. Breaks the huddle now. So shotgun's got 2 men behind them. A timeout is called by Carolina. Their first.
Nobody likes to wait in line, but a line is exactly what you'll have in the concession stands at halftime. Keep the line and go ahead and take advantage of the great deals on your favorite snacks, drinks, and sandwiches from Chick-fil-A or Mauldin on West Butler Road. That way you can get back to your seat faster and not miss another minute of tonight's game.
Most of the JVs are on the JV guys that moved up are all on there.
There's no 250.
Yeah, there are a couple. There's not many. I don't know. Somehow it's going to be second down and 9. ISO formation from the 25-yard line. And I'll go outside on a screen or out in a kit for a couple. And finally, he gets tackled around the 31. Make up a third and about 4.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one thing. Like, actually.
So third down about 4.
No, I asked how.
Huh? Carolina's been taking their time this second quarter. A lot of huddles. A long time coming off the clock. Third down and 4 from the 31-yard line. ISO formation once again, 2 to the left, going to go out on a screen. Cuts back to the inside, tackled about a yard short, or actually that's going to be very close. Looked like he was about a yard short, but they're going to mark that pretty close. Looks like he's going to be just short. Oh, actually going to give him the first down.
It's a nice stop by the defense.
First and 10 from the 34 now.
What?
ISO formation once again, 2 to the right. Handoff up the middle, goes nowhere, stopped. They're only going to give him a 1-yard loss. Going up from 33 now. Once again, taking their time.
Looks kind of bad. Yeah, I could have had a brown, Mauldin, baseball shirt, but I didn't get it.
We're up from 33 now. ISO formation 2 minutes to the left now. Don't want to toss. Going to go absolutely nowhere. Excellent.
Number 1 quick fly on the field. Talking about number 4, Aaron Bowman.
That's going to bring up a third down now. Far way to go.
Who did? What?
Two, so it's going to be blocked at 27 for this third down.
This is so.
We're down about 15. Two running backs. Gonna look out. He's gonna go. Ball's gonna go backwards. He's gonna catch it. Breaks a couple tackles before finally getting tackled. That's around the 22.
Pass complete to number 24, Santario Perkins. Number 2, Caldwell, right on the left.
Long looks like they got right to their defense. That's awkward. Hey, it's all right.
16. 16 and then one are the same thing? We did like 5. Oh, another punt. Punt's away. Very low. Not a good punt. Picked up Owens. Bowen's going to break. Couple tackles. Go to the outside. Bowens cuts back. Goes across. He's still going to try to run backwards a little bit. But it's finally tackled at 34.
Almost drives through Carolina. They get stopped at the 35.
Ball's going to come out. David Shear is going to be the quarterback now. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Got Johnson on his back. They're going to cut back, give it up to Johnson. Johnson's going to go to the outside, get past the 20. He's got blockers deuce. He's going to cut back inside and finally tackled at the 7-yard line. Great design and great blocking.
Number 6, Kelvin Johnson on the carry for the Mavericks.
One of the best
He
designs.
takes the runs and almost scores. We get stopped near the 5.
So information once again, let a look out for Deuce on it. Inside, got to throw. It's going to be caught by Jaden Lucas on a slant route. David Shear to Jaden Lucas. It looked like they were looking for the screen to Deuce at first. David decided not to go to that. Went to Jaden across the middle. Ended up being a good decision.
Easy touchdown made by Jaden Lucas.
I'll let you do it like halftime. You want to do halftime? Or you want Bryce to come up and get him going a little bit? Kick it away is good this time by Owen Colby. Score is now 34-6. Mauldin leads with a minute left in the first half.
For more information, visit them online at ClevelandOralSurgery.com.
So there's a minute left. See if Carolina can get something going. They've been taking pretty long drives last 2 times. They've just really been sitting back. Probably what they're going to do here, probably just run this clock out, send it into half. Ortega going to come on. His kick going to go around. It's going to bounce. The 15 is going to bounce off play. He's going to pick it up once again. Race to the middle. Going to push the pile forward a little bit. Getting around 25-yard line. 56 seconds.
Brought down by number 18, Kayshawn Ray.
we will be at the chance for the running clock. With it being 34-6, we are officially winning by 28. What do they? What do they usually do that second half? I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, they'll give them the decision. They should be. I guess they're going to probably go to a running clock. There
Yeah.
goes the running clock
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. So
The decision has been made. It will be a running clock for the remainder of this game, and it will be 34-6 Mavs with the 28-point lead for the Mauldin Mavericks.
So ISO formation, one receiver to each side. Hand off to the fullback, goes up the middle. He's going to get a good amount of chunk. He's still pushing a little bit. No whistle been blown. There comes the whistle. He's going to move all the way up to around 32, 33-yard line.
And there will be 20 seconds left in the second quarter. And this will most likely be the last play, if they even do run this next play, of the half.
Yeah, so the clock's run. They don't have time. Yeah, so stay back in the huddle. Yeah, no play. Going to come off the field. And that is going to bring us to the end. Leading 34-6 off of a great defense and great special teams as well. So we'll take a quick break, come back for the halftime show in a couple minutes. Welcome back to the Mauldin High Broadcast Network as we are getting ready to kick off the second half as to warm up. Mauldin currently leads 34-6. Not too much to talk about this game. It has been a great overall game from the Mauldin's defense and special teams. Offense had really only 2 bad drives. Other than that, our offense has been great. And of course, the one miscue on special teams was a snap, went over the head. Eventually, Owen Colby, overhead of Owen Colby had fallen at the 6-yard line, or excuse me, the 2-yard line. And that set up Carolina's only points of the game. Ended up blocking the field goal. So there's a lot of good things we can take out of this game. And second half, we're probably going to get to see a lot more of the backups. Miller Breeze and Jordy Chavez are both dressed out. So probably a chance to see them too. Both play on JV right now. But should be a good chance to see what some of our backups are looking like this year. What the next years can look like.
Yeah, but it's not actually.
They're practicing long snaps right down on the sideline. Yeah, I don't see any sign of Miller Breeze or Jordy Chavez. Actually, never mind. There comes Jordy Chavez. No sign of Miller right now.
I actually knew her when I was younger. Oh, really? Yeah, no,
Not sure where Miller is at, but
Peter Murphy chose Peter? Ew. Exactly. But y'all hate each other. How old were you? Oh, yeah. He's so sweet.
well, both teams going to the huddles. Carolina's still, I don't think they have all their players out right now. You can see it's a very small players. Small amount of players.
No. Oh, up top right here. Yeah, I was gonna ask her right there. Would you have a poster? No. I was gonna ask her.
You should get on the Chromebook and write it on the Google Doc.
On my phone?
No, do it. Do that.
No, that's I'm not doing a poster, bro. I'm just gonna ask her.
No, that would be.
Only score that's being reported right now within region is Hannah and Easley. 27-7. Hannah is leading. Only score being reported right now.
Do you want to go to home Yeah. All the things.
Jody, welcome back. Broadcasting the second half will be me, Peter Murphy, alongside Bryce Robinson and Tyler McNair. And Carolina will be taking the field, and Mauldin will be shortly. Carolina will be kicking off, and Mauldin will be receiving. Hopefully, we can run up the score, another touchdown, and make it 41-6. Currently, the score of the game is 34-6. Mauldin Mavs and we are about to start the third quarter. Actually, Carolina kicks,
And out of bounds.
and it will go out of bounds. Jordy will be starting the second. And that will be a run down the middle with a gain of about 5 yards. Mauldin will be on their own 42.
Jack Berger on the carry. Brought down by number 65, Quincy Powell.
It will be second down for the Mauldin Mavs. And that will be a run up the middle to Carolina's 52. And that will be first and 10 for the Mauldin Mavs.
Number 84.
And that will be Mauldin Mavericks on the 48, not the 52.
That's so awkward. I'm selling right now. You said 52.
Say you there for spring, I guess. I don't know who it is. Or maybe not her. I don't know, 65.
Number 55, Whitetail Spurgeon, taking up on the play.
And Quincy Powell will be down, and that will be an injury timeout, and he will be walking off the field. The Mavs will be taking the field. Run with about a loss of 2 yards for the Mauldin Mavs.
Number 29, Jack Berger on the carry. Brought down by number 6, Terry Sullivan.
It's like 7 yards.
Was not supposed to have said anything yet, and nothing like big stuff.
Keep on updating score and stuff.
Someone pulled Alex's like windshield wipers out. She came back to her car and they were just like up.
It will be a run to about the 38, and that will be a or it should be a first down for the Mavs.
Big run by Jordy Chavez.
And there will be a flag down on the field.
Flag on the play.
People were talking. I know, but it didn't look like she was actually saying anything. You can go like this so I can hear you.
Roger back, call against the Mavericks.
Is that a hold call? Oh. That's an illegal block in the back, resulting in a loss of yardage for Mauldin High School.
And it will be second and long for the Mauldin Mavs.
What's her name was looking for you at the house. What's her name? Alex?
Yeah, well, I went down there.
Oh, okay.
So she wanted to leave, and I had her keys. So.
All right.
Using context clues.
What?
Context clues.
What do you mean context
You
clues?
can infer.
Huh?
You can infer that since I had her keys, she wanted to leave.
I didn't know you had her.
Yeah, I had a pink ring in my pocket.
And he will scramble. And he will gain about 18 yards on that.
A big run for Jordy Chavez. Another one.
Knocked out of bounds by number 5, Reggie Reynolds.
I meant to say another big one.
You go. Another one.
You should start doing like DJ tags. Another one.
And it will be a first down for the Mauldin Mavs and a little bit more.
Now to bring to number 22, Zach Wright.
And the Mavs will be at around the 31-yard line.
Big catch and run for Zach Wright.
And it will be a pass. And it will be a gain of
Number
about
40, Brooke Sam.
9 yards.
Brought down by number 2, Amari Wilson.
And it will be a first down for the Mauldin Mavs. And he will pass it off for a run. And we will get to about the 9-yard line. And there will be a flag down on the play.
Chad Berger on the carry. Flag on the play.
Chad Berger was a former Christchurch running back and transferred to Mauldin High School, and will be continuing for the rest of his high school career.
And that flag will be against Carolina. Fight to try to get the touchdown, and Mauldin will not get it. It looks like will be right around the 1 or 2 yard line.
Got by number 5, Makai Fenton.
And that will be a run for a touchdown for the Mauldin Mavericks. And that will be 46 with the potential of 41. And we are after this, we will be a potentially 2 touchdowns away from a 50 burger, which would be a great sight to see on this Friday night. And that will be Jordy Chavez's first ever varsity touchdown.
And the PAT by Jack Oates. And it's good. First ever point for Jack Oates. JV kicker, Newton Dove.
And the extra point by Jack Oates is good.
That will make the score 41-6 Mauldin Mavs with 6:46 remaining in the third quarter.
Athletic trainer is here every day helping student athletes stay in the game. Whether you're a serious athlete or a weekend warrior, Christian Health Orthopedics is
And the
here
score
for
is
you.
currently 41-6 Mauldin High School.
Winning the next drive is important, and the team hit on the Mauldin sideline helps provide a place for the Mavs to play in the next game. We want to thank the Masters coach as one of the two during this year's average game test.
And it will be Jack Oates taking the kickoff for the Mauldin Mavs.
When he kicks it off. And the kick is good.
The kick will be at around the 16, and Mauldin will stop Carolina right around the 25-yard line. 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It will be 41-6.
Brought down by number 43, timeout.
And the running clock will be stopped, and it will start back up again and it will be 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining and running for the Mavericks.
Timeout, Bruins. This year's first down is sponsored by Woodcraft of Greenville, located at 1327 Miller Road, East Woodcraft is one of the nation's oldest collection suppliers of quality woodworking tools and supplies, woodworking stores in more than 20 major metropolitan areas in 35 states. Find them online at woodcraft.com or call 834-827-8760. Tonight is the second of a 4-game homestand for the Mavericks, so make sure to be back here Friday night, September 24th, as we host the Sterling Springs Bulldogs. Don't forget to keep track of the Mavs all year long through Facebook, Twitter, and MauldinAthletics.com.
It will be 1st and 10 for Carolina. And Carolina will get nowhere. They will be on the 25-yard line, and it will be 2nd and 10. And that will be a loss for Carolina, making it about third and I'd say 3rd and 12 here at Freeman Field. And it will be a gain of about 5 yards for Carolina, making it 4th down.
Number 33, Trey Henry on the tackle.
You want me to do it? All right, bet.
I'll screen record it and post it on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Next time I'm gonna burp into the mic.
I'll just do that for no reason. I'll do that.
And the punt will be about. Oh, and that will be a big tackle for Carolina, putting Mauldin at the 30-yard line. That was a great punt by Carolina, pushing Mauldin back 50 yards.
Oh, I wasn't looking, so I was talking to Tyler. I don't want to do what Peter did instead of marching it up the field. It was actually a punt.
I say a lot of. And it will be a run for the Mavericks. It will be a gain of about 4 yards.
Number 27, Corey Henderson on the carry.
Start talking about how they just put in a bunch of the JV players.
And it will be another run straight down the middle. And it will be for a first down. 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It will be 41-6 Mavs.
Number 55, Michael Burton. First down.
And Carolina jumps, causing the Mauldin High School to advance up the field.
And that will be a gain of 5 yards for the Mauldin Mavericks. And it will be a pass low to the ground. And it will be completed at about the 38-yard line.
Pass complete to number 85.
Is that Willie Banks? I think it's Willie Banks.
We don't have him on our roster.
Yeah, I think it's Willie Banks. Did he complete a pass?
And a caught pass by Willie Banks. JV player moved up, along with a few other JV players.
And it will be a first down for the Mauldin Mavericks. And that will be a gain for about 1 yard for the Mauldin Mavericks. Three receivers to the left, one to the right.
And an interception by
Interception
Carolina.
for Carolina in the end zone. And it will be Zantario Spurgeon, number 24 for Carolina, making or catching the interception.
First down Carolina at their own 20. If you didn't go to the concession stand before halftime, by now the lines have gotten shorter. You don't want to hit a random drive-through on the way home. The way you whistle with Coca-Cola dollars for store up on any of the snacks on hand. You'll be glad you did.
Oh.
It keeps on stopping when you start playing again. And it will be a pass to a wide open, and that will most likely be a touchdown for Carolina.
Touchdown number 2. Amari Wilkins runs it all the way back.
And that would be a touchdown for Carolina, making it 41-12.
Touchdown Persian.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Carolina going for the extra point.
Delay again, call against the Persian.
Delay game for Carolina, resulting in. And the kick is good, making it 41-13, Mauldin High School.
At the end of the third quarter, with our score, Mauldin 41, Carolina 13. If you enter the stadium tonight through the visitor's gate, you may enter the gate sponsored by our friends at New South Construction Supply. Southeast leading supplier of construction supplies and building materials for the residential contractors. Since 1981, they've helped people get the job done right, on time, and on budget. Visit them at newsouthsupply.com or call them locally at 263-4376.
And Mauldin takes the field for a kick return. And there's the kickoff by Carlos Lopez. And Kason Ray going all the way and getting stopped short at the 24-yard line.
Number 18, Kason Ray.
And JV quarterback Miller Brazil is in the game with running backs Devin Ortega and Landon Brown. Landon Brown with the carry, makes a move, breaks another tackle, keeps going, and is stopped at the 19-yard line with an amazing run for a gain of 6 yards.
That'll be a great job breaking multiple tackles. And that will be a JV running back also breaking the tackles from Carolina.
And the fake handoff, and Devin Ortega grabbed by the neck, brought down. Brought down by a rough tackle. And a false start. And the false start, moving them back 5 yards. Hand off to Landon Brown. Keeps going, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Landon Brown. JV.
That was a great broken tackle by JV running back Landon Brown, who is a 10th grader, got moved up tonight, and he did a great job with a broken tackle and got a touchdown for the Mavs, making it 47-13 with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And the PAT for Jack Oates. And it's good. PAT by JV kicker Jack Oates. And for JV running back to break tackles and score a touchdown like that is very impressive. And the kickoff by Jack Oates. And stopped at the 33-yard line.
Let's fly on the return for the Trojans. Brought down by number 40, Blake Sands.
That was just red.
The very game called against the Trojans. This is third down responsible by Greenville before officers conveniently located the third year. When completing an oral surgeon, Greenville Oral you have options. Personalized, general, comprehensive patient care is their number one priority. For more information, visit them online at greenvilleoralsurgery.com. Maverick fans, keep your eyes on the Mauldin offense. The 20-yard line and then the Depot Services red zone. Depot Services is not just a professional cleaning company. We provider of quality facility support services, manufacturing and industrial distribution, healthcare, commercial, and educational facilities. Find them online at depotservices.com.
And the tackle by number 83, Willie Banks. JV player moved up as well.
Brought down by number 83.
And these JV players are really performing here tonight in hopes to make varsity. And a tackle.
Number 12 is John Berlin on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 90, Will Bishop.
He was brought down by Robert Green and Will Bishop.
We used to play
And the throw, incomplete, broken up by number 83, Willie Banks.
Now continues to number 2, Amari Wilson. Broken up by number 83.
But them in jail, man.
It's not like everybody recruits.
Yeah, but we a lot of kids will just their families will move and they'll go to one certain school for one school.
Number 2, Amari Wilkins, picking up on the play.
A lot of football players.
Who? Someone got hurt?
That's just a legal thing to do. It blew my mind. Or be homeschooling for public school.
And returning the punt is 83 Willie Banks. Fumbles around with the ball, but ends up getting it at our 43-yard line.
Number 83 on the return to the Mauldin. This season, the field is sponsored by Green Daniel Dentistry. Green Daniel Dentistry believes in the dental office to know your name. Your care should be personal, the staff should be nice, and the scheduling should be convenient. Visit them online at greendaniel.com or call them at 864-254-6414.
Nisbet's only been here, or Nisbet's been in the head for 2 years. He's on fifth
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
Number 44 on the carry for the Mavericks, flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Holding offense.
Holding, call against the Mavericks.
Resulting in a loss of 15 yards. And it's tossed to Devin Ortega, who gets a run for 13 yards.
That was a great run down the middle. O-line did a great job at blocking. Pretty much gave them the entire middle. And Devin Ortega on the run got about 15 yards. Great run.
And Miller Brazil scrambles, makes a few moves, and gets a run for about 7 yards.
Number 35 on the quarterback sneaker, knocked out of bounds by number 8, Quentin McCombs.
Quarterback scrambled and got more yards than
Resulting in a first down.
Beginning. Now they're at around the 45. There's around 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 48-13 Mauldin.
And the flag is thrown. False start, Mauldin.
False start, call against the offense.
Resulting in a loss of 5 yards. Snap. And Devin Ortega with a run for 3 yards.
Number 44 on the carry. Brought down by number 7, Keegan Beasley.
It's thrown to Peyton McBride, resulting in incompletion.
So that was a great look, but unfortunately we were not able to complete the pass. It was a great look, and we would have been able to get far down the field, but we were not able to catch the ball.
And the run is stopped short at the 50-yard line.
Number 35 on the quarterback keeper. Shot by number 6, Terry Sullivan.
Fourth down, more than likely resulting in a punt.
Mauldin will be stopped at the 50 for fourth down. And it looks like they're going to go for it.
It looks like they're going for it. And it's handed off to Devin Ortega and stopped short at the 50-yard line.
Number 4 on the quarterback here.
Try to get through the line and couldn't quite get too far.
No, I don't think so. 31. Oh, it is. I mean, Peyton.
Trojan will take it at the 49.
Next week, the Mavericks will be here at Freeman Field at 7:30 to take on the Sterling Springs Bulldogs. Next week, put on your orange to support our Mavericks. We hope to see you here. Also, please do not enter the field following tonight's game. Allow your players to come to you.
And stopped at the 40-yard line.
Pass completion number 22 is Imperial Trojan. Number 14.
They will be stopped at around the 41 or 39. It's going to be 1st and 10. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Target's number 1 and pushed out of bounds by number 43.
Pass completion number 1, Chris Fly.
Chris Moore.
It'll be a complete pass as he goes out of bounds at the 35.
And Chris Moore's another JV kid that was moved up as linebacker.
It's now 2nd and 5 at the 35.
And the quarterback takes it and is stopped short again by number 43, Christopher Moore.
Number 12, Deshaun Rollins on the quarterback keeper.
So the Trojans are going to get the first down.
Brings up first down for the Trojans.
And like I said earlier, these JV players are really putting in work, really showing out today. And it's fumbled.
Fumbled by the Trojans.
Recovered by the quarterback, resulting in Carolina's ball.
Number 12, Deshaun Rollins.
Forced by number 70, Hunter Massengill.
Looks like the Trojans still recover the fumble. It's now second down at around the 31.
And a bad snap, resulting in a run by the quarterback. Brought down by number 14.
Number 28, Isaac Beck on
Just stopped around the 17. And it looks like he does not get the first down.
And number 26, A.J. Brown. And it's third down for Carolina.
– 20 seconds left.
In the quarter. They're hoping to end the game on a touchdown. And it is incomplete. Thrown to number 24.
Touchdown attempt will be incomplete.
Broken by number 14, Jay Bryson.
The kicker will now come out for the field goal.
And the clock runs out and in the game, resulting in a Maverick victory, 48-13.
And that will be game. 48-13 on Mavs.
That's the game. Our finals from Green Field. Mauldin 48, Carolina 13.
So 48-13 win, as they said. Mauldin improves to 3-1 on the season. Be playing Bowling Springs at home next week for the homecoming game. So for Landon Myers, Tyler McNair, Peter Murphy, and Bryce Robinson, see you next week.
The final score, Mauldin 48,